Yo, what's up? Yeah, we're here swagged out. We're about to put on our golf stuff, actually. It's Friday afternoon. We're having a lot of fun. Look, today we're going to choose Facebook. Why? I don't know why, actually. We just worked it out really, really well. Facebook was going to be a name today. We're going to look at the NASDAQ. Has had a crazy week, man. Up, down, around. And then today we came in and we knew we wanted to look at Facebook. We knew we wanted to look at Apple. Facebook, actually, my biggest stock today, net-wise. I have the level 2 up right here. So why don't we have a quick look at this? This is just how fast it's moving, right? Back and forth. You can see it's 2 o'clock and the volume and the action here on Facebook up and down 20, 30 cents in just a matter of seconds sometimes. So this is a very, very volatile, crazy name. With that being said, let's look at some of the ideas that we had. When we came in today early, right, you notice we didn't have anything right off the open. This is that big volume spike right there. Why have I marked down these two lines? Because it's the pre-market high and low. So when you're trading a stock, you have to have ins and you have to have outs. So for me, it was going to be very, very simple. Either we trade below this pre-market level right here, or we trade above this high. And we're lucky enough that really none of that happened except when we made that move come back down. Normally, I'm trying to take a break on the way back down in, right? But because it happens in the first couple minutes, I'm like, I don't want to trade right away because the violence, like look at that high right there, 208.50, right? That's 1 minute, 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes later, you're all the way down here at 203. So that right there is $5 in about 5 or 6 minutes. Too risky for a guy like me that's trying to scalp, right? I don't want to get hit because if I go long up here off that move or short, where do I get out? The short is fine, but that first candle has a lot of volume to it and green. So we have to start playing off levels. So we let it settle down. My first trades don't actually start until about 9:44. We have the NASDAQ right here. You can see it's down today. So we really thought we were going to play short. So all of these purple ticks, as you're noticing, we start to short here at 204.50, then 205. Then we take our last shot right here. Why? Because it's right into that pre-market level. So we're like, you know what? Let's go short and out. Like that's 204.50. That's 204 flat. That's 50 cents. Comes back up. Take it against VWAP and against that pre-market bottom. Then look what happens. An absolute crash to the downside. Unfortunately, we didn't hold for all the way there. But when you're short up here at 206 and you're able to get it out at 203.50, that's $2.50. That's a win. And remember, previously that was the low. So we take it out at the low. Unfortunately, we don't have anything left to go downside, but that's okay because we reloaded. As long as we stay below this line, we like the short, okay? So there's another reload there at 205, back down to the downside, 203 is out again. So these are multiple dollar winners and they're happening pretty quick. So look at this. When doesn't it work? Okay, Sean, you have all these shorts that have paid you off. Look at this last one here, 205.50, right? That's where it is. Look where we get out on a 206 break. So right there, as a loss, we're taking like 50 cents worth of a loss. Look at the size there, look at the size here, right? So much bigger winners than our losers, but then all of a sudden, we get back into this range and we actually reverse it into the long, which is where you start having all of these outs now. NASDAQ started to pop up. We're like, hey, if it takes out this 206 level, this is actually 206.30 or something like that. But we go long 206 break, out of the short, into the long, and boom, then you got 206. Look at these outs, 206.50, 207, 207.50, 209. Why did we get out there? Well, look, it coincides right with the top of the day again. And then what happens again? Like, I feel like this is Christmas all over again in May. Comes back down, happy Mother's Day, by the way, comes back down in here, buy off the 50 period, buy off VWAP, protect that 206, bang to the upside, that's 209s again. All right, now we're having a good time, right? Comes back in, there's the reload again, and when we're wrong, when it breaks that 206 to the downside, there's an out again at 205.75, something like that. The hits are here, but they're small. That's the point. Plan your trade. All of a sudden, again, look what happens. We don't have the long here. We feel bad about it, so we short. Short comes in, boom, to the downside again. We play the short off the day's high. The lesson, and I didn't zoom this all the way down. You can see where Facebook is right now. It's low as the NASDAQ goes down, which is fine. We're short Apple. But look what happened inside here. Look what happened when I started playing inside the range. Chop. We don't have any winners here. This one, we went short there and out. We went short there and out, or long, or in and out there. I don't know what happened, but the point is that we don't have winners when we trade inside the band, but when we trade outside and key levels, that's when we have the winner. So it's your trade of the day. The important thing again here, guys, look at your levels and trade off them. You can be rewarded.